Have you ever felt undervalued or ignored by someone? Maybe it's a friend, a colleague, or a romantic partner who doesn't quite see your worth. You might think that trying to make them obsessed with you will finally get you the respect you deserve. But what if I told you the secret to turning the tables lies not in manipulating them, but in transforming yourself? Let's dive into how Stoicism, an ancient philosophy focused on resilience, self-mastery, and wisdom, can teach you how to captivate others through self-respect and inner strength. By the end, you'll understand why the most powerful attraction begins with focusing on yourself rather than seeking the validation of others. Chapter 1. Shift your focus to what you control. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is to focus only on what you can control and let go of everything you can't. The Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius put it this way: "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When someone doesn't value you, it's tempting to question what you're doing wrong, wondering how you can change to gain their attention. But the truth is, how they feel about you is beyond your control. What you can control, however, is your own reaction. Instead of investing energy in trying to make someone like you, put that energy toward developing yourself. Focus on improving your skills, your mindset, and your goals. By shifting your focus to what you can influence, your own actions, thoughts, and reactions, you'll start to radiate a natural confidence and self-respect. These qualities are magnetic, and they often make people take notice. Chapter 2. Cultivate an unshakable self-worth. Epictetus, another influential Stoic philosopher, taught that our self-worth should not depend on how others perceive us. He said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." People are often drawn to those who don't seek validation and who appear confident and self-assured without needing anyone's approval. So, how do you cultivate this unshakable self-worth? Start by recognizing your own values and strengths. Instead of waiting for others to recognize your worth, understand that it comes from within. Practice affirming your value every day. Remind yourself of what you bring to the table, what makes you unique. Once you internalize this sense of worth, you won't feel the need to chase it from others. Ironically, this makes you more attractive to those who once overlooked you, as people are often drawn to those who stand firm in their self-worth. Chapter 3. The art of non-reaction. One of the most powerful techniques in Stoicism is non-reaction. When someone treats you with disrespect or fails to value you, the Stoic response is to stay composed, calm, and unaffected. This does not mean tolerating mistreatment. It means refusing to let it disrupt your inner peace. Non-reaction often has a profound effect on others. It makes them question their behavior, and in many cases, it even inspires respect. People expect a reaction when they ignore or undervalue someone. It reinforces their sense of importance. But by practicing non-reaction, you show them that their actions have no control over you. You're unbothered because you know your value doesn't hinge on their opinion. Over time, this composure makes them realize that they cannot control you, which can often make them more interested in you. Chapter 4. Set boundaries and demand respect. Boundaries are crucial in any relationship, and they communicate that you respect yourself enough not to accept poor treatment. A Stoic approach to boundaries means setting them firmly and consistently. For example, if someone is habitually late or ignores your messages, make it clear that you won't tolerate it. Instead of complaining or pleading, simply choose to distance yourself or redirect your energy toward people who value you. Setting boundaries is not about issuing ultimatums, it's about protecting your peace and dignity. People often become intrigued by those who respect themselves enough to enforce boundaries. It creates a challenge. They begin to wonder why you're not willing to tolerate disrespect, and often they will start treating you with greater respect. Chapter 5. Embrace the freedom of independence. One reason people might undervalue us is that we seem too available, but when you cultivate an independent life, one where your happiness and fulfillment don't depend on anyone else, it becomes incredibly attractive. The Stoics taught the importance of being self-sufficient, finding joy in your own pursuits, and not relying on external sources for happiness. Focus on your passions, interests, and goals, building a life that excites and fulfills you. When others see that you're not waiting around for their validation or approval, it creates a sense of intrigue. You'll become hard to reach because you're too busy living your best life, and that independence, that freedom, is something people find irresistible. Chapter 6. Practice. Memento mori. Embrace mortality and focus on what matters. The Stoics practiced a technique called memento mori, or remember that you will die. This might sound morbid, but it's a powerful tool to help you prioritize what truly matters. When you consider the brevity of life, it becomes clear that spending time trying to win over someone who doesn't value you is not the best use of your limited time. Reflect on what truly matters to you and prioritize it. This can mean spending time with those who respect and appreciate you, or dedicating your energy to your passions. When you live with this awareness, you'll stop chasing people who don't deserve your energy, and those who do value you will be drawn to the way you live with purpose and clarity. Chapter 7. Radiate gratitude and positivity. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we're grateful for and to find joy in life's simple pleasures. This mindset can create a magnetic positivity that others find refreshing. When you're genuinely happy and at peace with your life, people sense it, and they're often drawn to that energy. Make it a daily practice to acknowledge what you're grateful for, even the small things. Focus on appreciating yourself and your journey without needing validation from others. Gratitude has a powerful way of attracting positive people into your life, while those who don't value you naturally begin to fade into the background. Chapter 8. Embrace amor fati, love your fate, and let go of attachments. One of the most powerful Stoic concepts is amor fati, or love of one's fate. This means accepting everything that happens to you as something necessary and valuable, even if it's challenging. When someone doesn't value you, embrace it as an opportunity for growth. Rather than seeing it as a reflection of your worth, see it as a chance to strengthen your resilience. The more you embrace life's ups and downs, the more you'll radiate a sense of calm that's attractive to others. By letting go of attachment to their validation, you'll embody a confidence that comes from self-acceptance. And ironically, people often become intrigued by those who are at peace with themselves, who don't cling or need approval to feel whole. Chapter 9. Let them go and focus on your true worth. Ultimately, the greatest gift you can give yourself is the courage to let go. If someone truly doesn't value you, respect yourself enough to move on. As Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. This doesn't mean you're foolish. It means you're strong enough to value yourself even if others don't see it. Walk away with the knowledge that you are enough. Embrace the people and opportunities that recognize your worth. By letting go of those who don't, you make room for people who will cherish and respect you. And when you reach this point, you'll find that you no longer need anyone to be obsessed with you because you found a deeper obsession, one with your own growth, peace, and happiness. In the end, Stoicism teaches us that real power and attraction come from within. Instead of trying to make someone obsessed with you, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. When you live with purpose, respect your own values, and hold true to your principles, you won't have to chase anyone. People will naturally be drawn to your strength and peace, and those who don't value you will fade away on their own. Remember, the greatest relationship you'll ever have is the one you build with yourself. If you found this video helpful and want more insights on self-mastery, Stoic principles, and personal growth, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video if it resonates with you, and leave a comment sharing your thoughts or any experiences you've had with Stoicism. I'd love to hear how these principles have impacted your life. And if you know someone who could use this wisdom, feel free to share this video. Thanks for watching, and remember, real power starts from within. See you in the next one.